Hello everybody, this is not a crypto expert chiming in with another video, and in this video I wanted to point your attention towards something that is not supposed to happen very often. It's supposed to be something that's theoretical. However, it does show one of the exploits of blockchain technology, specifically when you are dealing with proof of work. And what proof of work is for the people that are out there that might have heard about cryptocurrency mining or know someone that cryptocurrency mines, but you aren't exactly sure what it is. What it is people are dedicating graphics cards to running a math equation for particular cryptocurrencies, and everyone's doing the same math equation. So it's decentralized, so there's not one person that's controlling it or one entity that's controlling it, or there should not be. But it helps to make sure that the distributed ledger is running smoothly, and you're rewarded for your work. You're rewarded for the electricity that you've spent, the graphics card that you've invested in, or graphics cards, and whatever it is that you've invested in. So there's a thing called the 51% hack, where if an entity or a person were able to get 51% of the decentralized computing power that's out there, or have more than what's currently available on the network, that person would control the network. Now, this is actually this is how it's supposed to work. But however, there's not supposed to be one person or one entity that ever controls more than half of the mining power of a particular cryptocurrency. That was only something that I read about. That was a theory, and one of the potential downsides or exploits of cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin specifically, at the time that I read it. Well, it's actually happened with Ethereum Classic, or it seems to have happened with Ethereum Classic on the 8th. Coinbase, good old folks over there at Coinbase, noticed something irregular with the Ethereum Classic transactions. And then I'm not sure if there were a few other cryptocurrency exchanges that noticed some irregular things, so they suspended the transactions for Ethereum Classic. And what people are thinking is that, a person or an entity, now that the price of cryptocurrency has dropped down so low, people have been getting rid of their rigs, so it wouldn't cost as much right at this point to take advantage of a cryptocurrency that didn't have a lot of computing power, and you could still be able to make a nice amount of money if you were to actually go through with this exploit. Now, I read an article on I'm not sure what the article was. I'll try to find it, but they said that they would have, whomever did this, or whatever entity did this, would have only needed about $5,000 worth of computing power, or cloud computing power, to mine enough to where they were 51% of the particular cryptocurrency, in this case Ethereum Classic. Now, being at 51% gives you the ability to actually write what you want to the blockchain. So they did what's called a double spend, where they purchased one cryptocurrency, and since they control 51% of the cryptocurrency mining power, they were able to essentially reverse the transactions on the next block of the blockchain for Ethereum Classic. So they spent money, and then they got to keep their money because they owned enough to be able to write that's what happened. So this is not supposed to be something that can happen with a cryptocurrency large as blockchain or Ethereum. I'm not sure about Ripple, or XRP, because it's actually controlled. It's not really decentralized. But this is something to think about when it comes to not only cryptocurrency, but blockchain in general. Because if all it takes is more computing power for a short amount of time in order to hit a lick, then I'm pretty sure there will be people, governments, whomever, hackers, that exploit the bug because it's there. Now, one thing that I would also like to point out is it's not really an article, it's a Twitter thread
by Hasib Qureshi, and he's breaking down essentially what happened. I also need to correct myself because this actually happened on the 6th. They noticed this on January the 6th. So I can't always talk about the other things that are positive with technology. You know, it works great when it works. However, when it doesn't, it's generally, in this case, people lost money, so potentially catastrophic. However, that's not a bad thing. And if we are to fix things and go forward, we need to know what can be exploited and will be exploited. So with that being said, folks, I hope that you are having a great morning, a great afternoon, and an even better evening.